Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Vera here as always and as usual, and your baby girl is now a mom. Guys, I am now responsible for someone, a human being that is here with me in flesh and blood. No more ultrasound communication, no more rubbing my belly to say baby girl or baby boy, it's gonna be all right. But before we dive into the video, guys, I would like you all to please predict the gender of this child in the comment section. So before you start your comment, tell me I think it's a baby girl or I think it's a baby boy. However, at the end of this video, you're going to find out what gender of this child is. And I'm sorry if you're a non-conformist, like people that say don't categorize or don't give gender. I don't know how you guys say that, but I'm still traditional. All right, so it's either a boy or a girl, not in between. So just tell me all of that in the comment section. And I also want to thank those of you that has been very supportive or that have been very supportive of this channel since my pregnancy review videos. Thank you guys especially. You know why? Because I know this isn't the kind of content most of you signed up for on this channel. Like, this is a total turn and most of you are still sticking with me and a whole new people are joining the gang. Thank you. For those of you that left, obviously I'm not going to watch this video, but I still appreciate your support when you gave it to me, and I'm still going to go back to those kind of old content. But for now, please just join me and enjoy this moment. Let us savor this moment, the euphoria, the feeling, the happiness, the joy, the excitement, the everything that comes from motherhood and being able to give birth to a child that is not just healthy but strong, that makes your heart beat. You do care every moment. Okay guys, I'm excited, I am happy. I can't explain how happy I am. I can't explain how proud I am. I can't explain how fulfilled I feel. Okay, it took me by surprise. It's still shocking, it's still unbelievable, but I know that one step at a time it's all going to make sense to me. But right now I'm enjoying it and I'm a mom. Thank you. All right, so backstory, guys. My baby came days before my EDD. EDD is expected date of delivery, the days the doctors said I was going to give birth. It's more like a guesswork. Okay, the day, more like the day they guessed I should be able to put to bed, although the doctor said I could give birth 2 weeks before that date or 2 weeks after that date. So by my case, I gave birth few days before the date. All right, and I feel the reason why I even gave birth to that day, which I am now very grateful for, is that I've heard a lot of horrific stories about labor, delivery and everything. Okay, and as the day was going by, I was getting more scared. I feared a lot. I had dreams that I could even call nightmares, like of the delivery day and how it's going to be. I remember someone told me that a lot of women lose their sanity trying to give birth because of pains and all that. Some told me that it's like going to hell and back. So I had a lot of crazy, terrifying stories. So while my date was coming down, guys, honestly, I read your positive comments, but you know, because of these stories I was scared. Well, and I felt that this baby thought, okay, you know what, I've sensed that you are scared, I'm going to pull a fast one on you. You're not going to see me come, just like run town. So this baby pulled a run town on me. You ain't gonna see me coming, you ain't gonna see me leave. All right, so yeah, the baby came a few days before the delivery, and somehow I'm grateful the child came a few days before the labor, because days to that day I was still feeling strong. Like I told you on my pregnancy review video, I had a very smooth pregnancy, so everything was okay. I was still going out. I even had a couple of appointments in town that I attended to. Like, everything was just normal. Even the doctor said, you know, we are looking at the EDD or few days after the EDD, because there was no stress, nothing. All right. As a matter of fact, I actually went to make this. So you guys may recall from my last video that I was carrying my natural hair. So a few days after that video, I went to braid this hair. So even the braiders there, they were thinking I was in my 7th month, because in their lives, the way they were swearing that no woman in her 9th month will come and make this type of hair. But I didn't have strength to explain myself. I said, yeah, that's true, let us just make the hair because I need to slay. All right, so we made the hair, and that day I spent the day with that Sylvia Ono. She's also a Nigerian based YouTuber. So it was a good day. She was also oohing and eyeing like Vera, strong girl, this and that, and I was like, what should a baby girl do? What would you have me do? All right, so I had the hair, did everything, went out with her, ate like I've never eaten before. Yeah, so we had a lot of things to eat. So I came back home, everything was nice. I also ate at home, then I slept off. I showered, slept, and around 1 a.m., guys, I started having pains in my lower back. And these pains in my mind, I thought it was as a result of my long hours of sitting down braiding this hair. So I didn't take it seriously. I just said, ah, it's not me, you're not choma, you know, just like they say you mean, but you're not choma dirizi, okay? Because ajaban wada alalo la tata. So I felt it was because of the hair that I went to make, and I ignored the pain. I slept off. So around like a few minutes later, it sort of intensified. That was when I texted my sister. I told her, "Ah, I'm having cramps." So I called it cramps actually. I'm having cramps, and I think it's as a result of my long hours of sitting, but I shall be fine. All right. So around 2, it was like, nah, this is no longer pain, this is no longer cramps or anything. And at that point, guys, I still did not think with, like, I didn't have the slightest inkling or the slightest clue that this could be labor. You know why? Because I'm also seeing Nollywood and Hollywood right now for the second time on this channel, because they make labor dramatic. I agree that there are a lot of women's labor that could be dramatic, but you know, this enculturation day, because you keep watching these things, you feel that this is the normal way and you can't have it any other way. So, and also these stories that I also heard, so I thought it was going to be more dramatic, more than what I'm currently experiencing. So it didn't even cross my mind. So when the pain intensified, I had to seek for help at that time. I said, ah, I'm in severe pain, so you guys should, like, let's know what's up. So we went to the hospital, and this going to the hospital was more like, let's just go and check what's up and come back, because in my mind I was so confident it's because of the hair I made, because making this hair, it's actually called knotless braid. It's not a small something, it takes time, and I have hair, like large big hair, all right, and my hair is natural, so labor did not cross my mind. So when we got there, we got to the hospital around past 2 a.m. Then we went up, we met the nurses, and they said, okay, I should come into the examination and let them check me. So the nurse checked me. I was like, I'm contracting and I need to stay over at the hospital, so they watch over me although my contraction is still far. I was like, wait, are you talking to me? Like, I have to look back, maybe if you were to lying on the bed. I like, wait, sis, what are you saying? Contraction me? That I didn't plan to sleep here. They said no problem. They will tell your people. They will go and get your things and come back. You stay. You change into something. If I could say, the other nurse has brought something for me to change into. So it was all confusing. Like, contraction care. It's not head I went to. You know, I didn't think this was it. Like, I didn't know that it don't show. Like, you get. So I said, okay, now, no problem. So while I tried to argue with her that I need to go back home, she said I should just reserve this energy, that I'm going to need it much later. So I should just day my day. I said, okay, no problem. So I just laid down there. So the pain was intensifying, the intervals were reducing. So I was pacing up and down. They advised me to pace up and down. And I remember my mom saying that at that point that it would be very helpful if you started climbing stairs, if there are stairs, and the hospital has stairs. So I was just going up and down, walking, you know, stopping at intervals. Then the nurses were encouraging, you know, you can do it, move, you know, this, that. And at this point, I would also say something, guys. These nurses were nice, they were kind to me. Because I'm saying this because a lot of us have this idea that nurses are agents from hell, okay? Because yeah, we know there are nurses that are so mean that even if you are dying, they would ignore you. But these nurses were nice to me. They were encouraging me, you know, telling me, yeah, even as a first-time mom, you are strong, oh, you can do it, you can do that. Oh, we have few minutes to go. You know, if you keep up like this, everything will go on smoothly and all. At that point, I could no longer talk. All I was doing that, okay, I was just moaning, deep moans and all that. So it was really funny because I could remember there was a time the pain sort of increased. I was not talking to my baby. I was like, pity your mom now. You promised me it's not going to be this tough. Just come out here. Like, I was literally begging the baby, like as if the baby could hear me or if the baby was responsible for everything. But I feel he was responsible for everything now. So I was begging at that time. So at some point I was asked to shower with warm water, so I did that. I came out again. Then they were so like, how far, how is it, you know, this and that. So the last time I had the time, they checked the time was past 6 a.m. Yeah, it was past, I don't know how many minutes, but I just heard someone say, it's after 6. So by that time they've already asked my relatives to leave. Even before then, they've asked them to leave because they were all being dramatic. So they asked them to leave, that I should be left alone with them, that they will take care of me, that they should just trust them. So, and at that point I was not even in the mood to argue or to say no, I want them here or I don't want them there and all that. So I was just like focusing my focus day by day and dealing with what was dealing with me at that time. So around that past 6, or maybe a few minutes after the person said it's after 6, I was taken into the labor room, and guys, with one push, because the nurse was like, Vera, oh yeah, push. With one push, my baby came out gallantly as a soldier. Guys, I gave birth to a baby boy, and my boy came out. He was screaming, he was crying. The only thing that left my mouth at that time was my baby. And I looked up, I saw him, tears ran down my eyes. So the nurses asked me to identify him. I said my baby. They said no, like gender. I said it's a boy, and I feel maybe it's for security reasons. You know, sometimes people say they gave birth to a girl, or maybe ultrasound thing, because I know there are, or I've heard stories of people who would say that ultrasound showed them a boy, later they gave birth to a girl, and they feel that maybe the nurse played a fast one on them. So I feel that's the reason why they asked me to do that. So I looked, I said it's a boy. They said yeah, good. So the other nurse took him and started cleaning him and all that while he was screaming. Remember, I was like, Odogu, tell them we are here. So they also cleaned me up, and after that we were taken to the recovery room, and that was just it, guys. It was really awesome. Like, before I knew what was happening, it was already done. Like, I was done with it. To think that I went into labor and I didn't even know that was labor for me, I'm grateful for that. To think that, because it was after I gave birth, I spoke to a lot of people, and they were telling me that I had just very few hours of contraction, and my delivery was roughly 2 minutes. I was done with the baby. Like, according to the nurse, it wasn't up to 2 minutes, but let's just call it 2 minutes. I was done with the baby. The baby weighed 3.3, came out by 6:33 a.m. and we are good, we are fine. I'm grateful. So whether it is gene or my baby or the universe or God that orchestrated all of this for me, I am so grateful. And guys, I'm grateful. That's just the truth. I'm very grateful for all of that. And yeah, we are here, we are out of the hospital, we are fine. I am good, the baby is good, and my greatest flex right now is looking at my baby. Like, I stare at him for hours. Even sometimes when he cries, I intentionally do not attend to him. I just watch him cry, you know. And I'm doing this just to feel that it is real. Like, he's real, he is here with me. I hold him, and I've not started kissing him because of, for obvious reasons, and I've not allowed anyone to kiss him, but I can't wait to start kissing him. Like, I'll lick him up, seriously, I'll lick him up. So guys, so that is that. And postpartum, so far I'm doing okay. And sorry, talking about snapback, guys, I know it's too early, but somehow I'm also lucky on that side. I have done a considerable amount of snapback, because my tummy has really gone down. My tummy has gone down to 30. I measured my tummy this morning. I'm talking about my stomach. It's measuring 30 inches, a bit 30 centimeters with the normal Telos tape. So it is 30, and I'm hoping back to go back way below that. Like, there should be 6 packs, right? Although a lot of people keep saying, you are lucky, or this and that. Oliver twisting me, still saying thank you, but I still want it to go down. Like, if I should pass you on the road right now, and if you didn't know I was pregnant, you can't tell that I just put to bed like few days ago. Like, there's no way you're going to tell. Everything is okay. So my baby took it easy on me. I'm sure he heard when I said drag me like you're past my neighbor Jen, draw tattoo me stretch marks, but he said, Mama, no, you don't deserve all of that, because we're gonna rock this life together. He's my ride or die right now. So everything is good, everything is fine. And thank you for watching this video. If you watched to this moment, and like I said, I have a baby boy, and my world currently revolves around him. And I'm grateful to God for everything, and I'm also grateful to you guys for your support. So join me to celebrate the arrival of my sugar bunny. I call him a lot of names, mostly Igbo names, like words of affirmation, you know, and all that. So we're having a good time getting to know each other, bonding, because yeah, I know Guys, if I should keep talking, I may start crying. I don't know. Guys, well, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. If there's something you want me to share to you guys or share with you guys in my next episode, please do that in the comment section, and I love you guys.